Hi guys, I'm Amy from Rebel Nutrition, the brand and blog that teaches you how to use minimalism and online business to quit your 9-to-5 and live a life of freedom. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 8 tips for starting an online nutrition business and some of the biggest mistakes I see my clients making when they're just getting started. So since holistic nutrition is a field that is quickly expanding and can be taken a variety of directions, here are my thoughts and what I wish I would have known about how to start a career as a nutritionist online. And these tips are specifically for those people who want to venture outside of the traditional one-on-one client model, because although this can be a great way to get started, it tends to not be very scalable, meaning you're still trading time for dollars, and it can be super draining if you're kind of introverted like myself. So my top 8 tips for starting an online nutrition business are: number 1, get an education. This one seems obvious, I know, but getting a degree or certification or specific training might help you feel more legitimate and able to effectively help your clients. I personally attended the Nutritional Therapy Association and I honestly loved it so much I wish I could go back and do it all again. But whether you choose the NTA like I did, or the Nutritional Therapy Institute, or maybe somewhere like IIN or Bauman, there are tons of people who have created successful online nutrition careers after they've gotten the proper holistic nutrition credentials. Number 2, don't get an education. Seriously, I know this one sounds contradictory to number 1, but I truly believe that some of the most knowledgeable people in the field of holistic nutrition didn't get that way from a university or a course, but through their own health struggles. Say for example, you used to struggle with cystic acne, but every doctor you went to just dismissed your concerns and put you on medication, and you knew there was another way. So then you devoured every book, every resource, and every website under the sun for the next couple years, and finally discovered what you needed to do personally using nutrition, supplements, and lifestyle changes to clear up your skin. Now this is some powerful shit, you guys. Your experiences alone are enough to help people. If you've been through it personally, whatever it is, you can help people. And if you position yourself as an expert, which I'll explain in number 3, people will flock to you. So number 3, start a blog, like yesterday. So I know blogging seems oversaturated, and at this point you might kind of feel late to the blogging party, so to speak, and I totally did too when I started my blog. But blogging truly is the easiest way to create an audience for yourself, even if you feel like your mom is the only person that is reading it. And even if you aren't sure exactly what you want to be talking about yet, my best advice is just to start. Start right now. Commit to a consistent schedule, even if that's only once a month. Although I will say that 1 to 2 times a week is ideal. But who has that kind of time when they're just getting started with their business, right? So don't be too hard on yourself. You want to write about topics that you are passionate about, things that you've personally gone through, and this will position you as an expert in your field. Then your audience is going to start asking you questions, referring people to your site, and eventually buy whatever it is that you're selling, because now they trust you. So start giving people mini resources in the form of your blog posts that they can come back to and refer to anytime their digestion starts acting up, or they start breaking out, or their fatigue sets in again. Your goal should be to make your blog post juicy enough that somebody would want to save it, pin it, or share the link on Facebook. So keep this in mind before you start writing. Number 4, niche or niche down. And holistic nutrition is not enough. So how often do you think people are Googling things like eating healthy or nutrition consultation when they're looking for the answer to their health concern? Pretty much never. However, things like how to improve acne with a paleo-style diet, or adaptogenic herbs to help improve adrenal fatigue, are much more specific or niche and will lead you directly to your ideal client. So focus your blog posts, your social media posts, and all of your live streams, basically all of your content, around specific topics underneath the umbrella of holistic nutrition. Because in a field that is increasingly saturated, this is the only way to stand out. And by niching down and positioning yourself as an expert, this will happen much more quickly than if you start out super broad. Also, don't be afraid of telling your personal story. I'm always surprised when I see that my posts that I think might be too personal actually turn out to have the best engagement. And if there's anything I've learned, it's that people like real. So think about the healthy things that you do on a daily basis that a majority of people would think were kind of cray-cray, like supplementing with collagen, or turning zucchini into noodles, or putting ice on your face pre-makeup. Use these to your advantage. These are the things that make you interesting, special, and unique. Number 5, start building your tribe. So start building your email list by creating amazing free lead magnets that your audience can opt in for, just like the one I'm going to link to below this video. So even if you don't have a product to pitch your email list yet, you still want to start collecting email addresses from the people that are visiting your site. So you can sign up for an email marketing platform that will store all of your collected emails and send out newsletters to your audience whenever you have something to say. That way, once you decide to launch something like an ebook or a paid program or one-on-one client consultations or a course, you already have an audience full of interested people that know, like, and trust you. Number 6, diversify. So if you're going to be blogging and creating content about the things that you love, you might as well make some money from sharing those things, right? You can sign up for affiliate accounts with all of the companies that you love and support on a daily basis. So maybe this is things like Vital Proteins, Amazon, Thrive Market, Epic Bar, whatever it is. That way you can just insert your unique affiliate link into applicable blog posts and make a small amount of commission every time somebody from your audience buys through your link. But important note, be sure to only use and promote links to things that you genuinely love and use all the time. I promise you the amount of money you will be making off of affiliate links when you're first starting out is not worth making your business or website seem spammy. So when in doubt, just leave it out. Another great way to diversify is through partnering with businesses like Beautycounter, a company that works to remove harmful and toxic ingredients from skincare and makeup products. And as a consultant, you can make a generous 25 to 35% commission on the products that you sell. So if you have a passion for natural health and talk about skincare or makeup at all on your blog, it's pretty much a no-brainer. But then again, you only want to make sure you're promoting this if it's something that you genuinely love and use all the time. If you, for example, never talk about skincare on your blog, Beautycounter is probably not going to be a fit for you, and just know that your audience will smell BS a mile away if you're promoting something that you don't genuinely like. On that same note, number 7 is to create your own shit. So affiliate commissions are a great supplemental income, but I wouldn't recommend relying on them 100% to pay your bills, especially if you want to make real money. And unless you have a massive audience, which most of us don't if we're just starting out, affiliate commissions are probably not going to make things comfy enough for you to quit your 9-to-5. So start brainstorming things like paid live workshops, ebooks, online courses, or even one-on-one clients if you're just starting out, because although, like I said, one-on-one clients are not very scalable, they are really beneficial in helping you get to know who your target audience is and what their pain points are before you spend months working on something like a course or an ebook. And lastly, number 8, start a YouTube channel. My last tip used to be to start a podcast, but I've totally changed my tune on this, and I'll tell you why, and my reason is actually threefold. So number 1, YouTube is a search engine, meaning just like your blog, if you know how to title your videos with SEO-rich content and keywords, tons of your potential clients could be finding you just from searching on YouTube. Plus, your videos will continue to show up for years in the future without you having to remember to share them or repost them on social media. Whereas podcasts, on the other hand, are not searchable, meaning it's extremely difficult for someone who doesn't already follow you to find anything that you produce. Number 2, statistics show that your audience is 85% more likely to buy a product or service from you after watching you on video. So that statistic is mind-blowing. So I'm sorry to say if you're one of those shy folks out there, but video is the way of the future. And number 3, you can monetize your YouTube channel once you hit 10,000 views by enabling Google AdSense. So you won't be making a ton of money on this at first, but as you continue to grow your channel and your views increase, your revenue will also increase. And you don't have to reinvent the wheel here either. You can also just repurpose the same content that you've used for blog posts, for example, and turn it into a YouTube video. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Okay guys, so before you go get started on your online business journey, make sure to download the free cheat sheet I've linked below this video talking about everything I've listed today. I would also love it if you could leave me a comment below and tell me what has been the number one thing that's been holding you back from starting your own online business, whether you're a nutritionist or not. And if you found this video helpful, it would mean so much to me if you would give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. This just tells me that you guys are interested in this topic and would like more videos on this, okay? I'll see you next week.